Gonna slap that butt. Sunrise hits the butt. My hand meets your butt. Smiling at that butt. Dancing with the butt. Morning brings the butt. Sparkle in the butt. Slap, slap, now a butt. Oh, that pretty butt. Hearts and laughs at butt. Fingers tap the butt. Never done with butt. Running to the butt. Jump and catch a butt. Soft wind on the butt. Feeling good with butt. Oh, that pretty butt. Hearts and laughs at butt. Fingers tap the butt. Never done with butt. Take a look at butt. Twist and turn the butt. Mirrors show that butt. Joy in every butt. Dancing with the butt. Morning brings the butt. Sparkle in the butt.
Hello?
Slap, slap, now a butt.
Hello?
Oh, that pretty butt.
Hello?
Hearts and laughs at butt. Fingers tap the butt. Never done with butt. Roll that pretty butt. Hearts and laughs at butt. Fingers tap the butt. Never done with butt. Take a look at butt. Twist and turn the butt. Mirrors show that butt. Joy in every butt.
Take a look at butt.
Take a look at butt. Twist and turn the butt. Mirrors show that butt. Joy in every butt.
Guys, I don't know how to do anything. All my buttons are crashing out. Does that even work? No, not even that works. Maybe it just needs to think for a little bit. Maybe it'll come to input MIDI hub. Well, it won't go to MIDI hub if... Oh, fuck, I just turned everything off. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Doing today? Is anyone doing today? Today? What's your nay? What's the nay up like? As Dodge is doing well. I have to open MIDI aux up, see if that fixes my scramble. And you? Oh, so much? So much? Brother? Oh, so much? Watch this. Boom, he's back. I figured it out. And you don't have to be jealous. It's okay to be proud of me. And just not feel any shame towards your own technical masterpieces. Because I have my own masterpiece, and I do it my own way. My own masterful way, in fact. And that's what we're working on today. A technical masterpiece. I'm going to continue my progress on a little project I've called Prognostica.io. But first I got to get some... I got to unscramble my beans here. Listen to this.
That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
I should use that as just a soundboard clip. Thanks for coming to chat. Thanks for coming to chat. Man, it's been a whole week since I streamed. I've been busy. I've been working.
One of the big boys.
Ooh, you can turn that down like all the way. Like all the way down. Just everyone goes quiet. What if we did that?
One of the big boys.
I don't know, man. Thanks for coming to chat.
That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Tannenhumphrey, Tannenhumphrey. That's me. That's me. That's me. What am I doing? It's so hot. Anyone else hot?
This direction. What is this direction?
I'm trying to get to my streaming.io website. Twitch.io. Okay. Look at this dark, dismal room. Let me go close the bathroom window really quickly. I'd like it to be a little bit more... I'd like to beautify the room a little bit before we start the stream, and you know how we beautify here. We use lights, we use sounds, and we use lights to beautify. And to start, I think a light beautification is going to be the process, the programmatic. Actually, a musical beautification makes a lot of sense too. Let me get some music down in this bitch so that it's not as dark and dismal orally, A-U-R-A-L, oral. And then I can show you guys the progress that I've made, and then I can say what I've always been meaning to say, which is...
Helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Alright. Ableton is frozen. There we go. Thanks for coming to chat. One second. I've made a lot of progress on my pitch for the goat farm, my art project that is a AI-based tarot card reading fortune teller's booth. And I'd like for that progress to continue here tonight. We're going to be doing some mouth flap animation, and we are perhaps going to be doing some light, if I can get to it, which I hope to get to, some light UI animation. So that's what's on the docket. In terms of progress made, I have finished my card art. So I should probably change the name of the stream so that it doesn't say we're doing card art, because we're not doing card art, we're doing animation. Shout out to all the meat folk. Shout out to all the meat folk in town. Now we have to get the nice background video going. What's up, Poodle Skirt? What's up, La Holton? What's up, S Dodge? What's up, all my chatters? Once again, I'm going to say it because I say it every time that we're on stream. But I'll say it again. I'll say it once. I'll say it 1,000 times.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Okay. Let's get a shader toy going, huh? Thanks for coming to chat. Ooh, this one's fun. Let's just send it. Is there a shortcut for full screen? Oh, is that anything? Does that bring anyone's cockles to rest? Is that arresting anyone's development? Oh, wow. Wee-wah, wee-wah. That's what I have to say about it. Wee-wah, wee-wah. Alright, so let's look at my Progresso here. Well, wait, first let me change the name of it, update the title. We're doing Prognosticate O lip flap animation. And I'll exclaim it. I'm willing to exclaim every once in a while. If it was centered though, so it looks like a halo kind of. I wish that it was like a short throw projector that I could have it go out further. First time chatter here. I came to this crossword on streams for crosswords on stream, and I see the whole bunch of Wilbo. You've been reported to have a nice day. Yeah. We don't do crosswords anymore. Exclaim yourself. Please exclaim yourself. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
I'm going to add that to the soundboard tonight. But I kind of want to add the oh shit, I'm going to disappear, aren't I? I need to add the audio effect to it first. Thanks for coming to chat. Did I already download it? Is this content? Must be. Y'all are watching it. Okay, I did already download it, and here it is. Alright, let's add the effect. Alright, we got the play going. We're going to say, we're going to record thanks chat. And we're going to set recording to go. We're going to set play mode, repeat mode to off. And play on, reload it, and play it. That didn't work. I forgot to switch the index. Okay, run it.
That's all I'm saying for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Okay. Should be recorded now. I'm using Touch Designer as sort of a recording method. Oh. There's been some tomato accidents. Ooh, it's warm in here. My computer's working extra hard to get this shader toy working well. Okay. Thanks for coming to chat. Let's see if I can... First, I need to drag it into the right folder. 2024 sound bites. It's in there. I refresh. Thanks, chat. Cannot be read. Only mono or stereo files are currently supported. What do you mean? Oh. Something happened on the screen. My downloads page reoriented itself in front of that video screen. It's 2025. Grow up. I built that folder years ago. Exactly 1 year ago. Oh, it's because it's 4 channels. I just have to change it to a single. How do I reduce channel width? Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Thanks for coming to chat.
Ooh, it sounds almost like a. Trim. Remove. Okay, remove channels. This music is distracting me. Remove channels. Audition. Disable other channels. Wait. Do I just select it and delete it? Oh, no. I just delete it like this. Extract channels to mono files. That's exactly what I want to do.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Okay. Now we just want to save this exact file. Thanks, chat. And then it's going to ask if I want to overwrite it. I'm going to say yes. And now it should play. If I go in here, press this button.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Whoa, it's sped up too.
Thanks for coming to chat. 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 Thanks for coming.
It's almost going to the beat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Thanks for coming to chat. Thanks for coming to chat.
Oh, hey, neighbor.
Thanks for coming to chat.
I'm at peace.
Oh, hey, neighbor.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat, everyone. Sorry, that was a tangent at the beginning of the episode. It's not a great way to start the stream, but it is the way that I chose to start the stream. And I ignored all of chat. Max didn't care about my stream. Tyne doesn't care about my stream. Everyone hates me. That's not true. Remove the chum. What's wrong with my chum? Rat cousin in chat, chatting away. Love to see it. I hope you're doing well. I didn't catch the raid testing that you did. Was it cool? It looked cool from the screenshots that you sent in Discord. I'm at peas.
Whip that thing out and let me see.
Let me see those peas, dude. All right, let me open up my... Speaking of whipping things out, let me show you the progress I've made on this project. The progress project. It's basic, not fully done, but you don't care? Yeah, I do. It looks fun. I'm wildly jealous of that idea. It's such a good idea. But I also don't get rated, so it doesn't super matter. You have streamers that will raid you. You have a community that you've cultivated that it makes sense to do that sort of thing. Me, I'm sort of a streaming isolationist. I'm sort of You just rated me? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. 5 viewers got rated. I got rated by 5 viewers. I just saw it. Sorry, I didn't see the notification because I was too busy getting ready with this.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Rebby's not gonna play streamer raid the game. Why not? Card back, card designs. Is that the one? Let's find out. Yeah, that has to be the one. Oh, my computer is struggling. Okay. So here's get me out of the way. Here's what I came up with. We've got the card backs. They look like this. I decided I was going to do the Two of Frogs. So here's the Two of Frogs. And then for my major arcana, I decided to do the mid-size sedan. That's what it looks like. So yeah, that's sort of the card art that I was going to deal with. Knocked that out on Wednesday while I was not streaming. Sometimes I just need the focused work time, you know, and I can't be fielding questions from chat as well. But then I've got my UI interface. Something I would love ideas about is potentially what this should say instead of what would you like to know about your future. I don't know if I like that. Pick a card to reveal your fate. I would love for this to interact similar to how Balatro acts, where you move your cursor around it, the cards like raise and lower sort of. Or just like, you know, some hover effect on cards when you are over top of them. And then your card is revealed, and that's what that looks like. Make the sentences cryptic and weird. Instead of asking, it should assert that it knows. Oh, Rat Cousin made it to the restaurant, so he's done with chat. Alright, enjoy your meal, or whatever. What kind of vibe do you want to give off? I opened? I'm at I opened the stream? Oh, Hank just texted me. Very interesting. Oh, I'm getting invited to a party. Hell yeah. I'm getting El Paisa Loco. What kind of Taco Bell are you buying? What flavor Taco Bell is that? I never heard of that flavor at Taco Bell before. So I'm telling them to ask, what would you like to know about your future? So, okay, so here's how I imagine the interaction going, because I have thought this out a little bit. So it starts like this. Let's pause the music. Let's turn up this. There's sort of a it's just the lady. She's got her face up. It looks like, what's her face look like? I don't have the file open. I guess it's this one. Yeah. Her face looks like this, and she's just sort of ambiently like looking around and blinking. And then, like, you know, every minute or so, maybe. I don't know if New Islanders. Ask a question, reveal your fate. Okay, I like that. What? There might be like one or two ways that she sort of reels people in, but.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know, and I'll reveal your fate.
So that was one of the intro ideas I had. And then, so after she, you know, she has like a couple of different ways that she's like, hey, come on over and I'll talk to you. What that mouth do? I'll tell you what that mouth do. Yeah. You want to see what else that mouth do? Oh. Check out everything that mouth do. Ooh, I bet Poodle Skirt like that mouth. And what it do. Oh, Ooh. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Anyways, that's all the mouth do. So okay. I don't know. Maybe there needs to be an intro screen so that she's not just talking in a room, because I can imagine that getting really annoying for like curators or people that are walking around passively, especially if it's not like the only thing in the room. Like if there's just a thing fucking chirping at you every 30 seconds or every 45 seconds, that could get really annoying. So maybe there needs to be like a click to start sort of thing. The input should be Quander. That's good. Like a go to sleep mode until someone wakes up. I mean, I think that she would still be. I think she would still be alive. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Not alive. She would still look active, but she wouldn't be like. She wouldn't be like actively chirping. I keep saying chirping, but you know, just like, oh hey, oh hey. I could find that being really annoying. Like click to start or something. What does your future hold? Question mark. And then a button that's like find out. What's going on here? Make her motion censored? Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. It was definitely one of the things that I thought about, potentially. But yes, it would be too hard. That is beyond the scope of my understanding currently, so I don't want to promise that. There's a constant thing that I think about, and I don't know who said it. I don't know which of my design mentors said it to me first, but there's the idea of under promise, over deliver. So if you promise the world and you can only give them a fucking continent, they're going to be mad. But if you promise a continent and then you give them a world, that's pretty cool. So if we do something like this, it's the deck, and then you click to say find out. I don't know why I can't expand text anymore. Is it in a weird mode or something? I can't expand my text boxes anymore. Seek and ye shall find. That seems way too cryptic. I don't think she's cryptic until she goes crazy. There's a good BBL in here. Take a picture. Coward. Auto size. Promise popcorn and deliver kettle corn. All right, now you're trying to start a fight. I think I played Original Islanders. I don't know anything about any of this junk. Why is my selection tool acting differently? I don't have access to the... Oh, I'm missing I can't view the transform... View... What's it called? Transform points? Bounding box. All I wanted was the damn bounding box. I don't know. We'll think about the UI once I finish the lip flap. But for now, we have some sort of intro thing. And she just looks around ambiently and looks like interested and curious. Until you click this button. And once you click the button, then it goes down here. Banger from a YouTube chatter. Yeah, kettle corn. Koki Coley. Koki Coley said he was, or they were out of town or something, driving around. Probably in France or something. I didn't expect to see them, but I'm glad they're here. And welcome. Queso Empanada, answer my riddle. Check this out.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. That sounds good. Yeah, that's going to be my psychic. That's going to be her voice. Okay, so you see this. You click that, and then it says this.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know, and I'll reveal your fate.
It animates to this. You type something in. You hit ask. It says something like this.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table, and we'll discover what the future holds.
The chick sounds white, you're going to get in trouble. That's kind of the point, though. She's supposed to sound white. Wouldn't it be more troublesome if she had a Romana accent or something? I think that'd be worse. I think part of it is like making fun of the gentrification of mysticism. Slightly. That's mostly not what it's about. But it is partially something that I think is funny. I don't know. Okay, so then you're looking at this, you pick a card. All of these cards, fun fact, are going to reveal the same thing. Once you click ask, your fate has been chosen. Once you click ask, it is trying to it's sending the prompts out to get the audio and imagery that we need for after the card gets revealed. All of these cards show the same thing, no matter which one you click. It's the illusion of choice. It's just randomly picked. They click the ask button. A card is randomly picked. It populates 1,000 times behind this card back. They click one of the cards, and then it will reveal one of these two. Well, it'll reveal one. So if it decides you get a minor arcana, it'll show something like this, and you'll hear something like this.
Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. That's totally a yes. This card is all about mutual energy, playful beginnings, and two souls learning to move in sync.
Oh.
Your marriage won't be rushed.
Oh,
It'll come when you
the
both learn
question
how to
was
meet
like,
each other halfway, emotionally
will
and
my
spiritually.
fiance
It might start off
something
a little
about
quirky,
getting married?
but
Will I
it'll
get
be
married?
real.
So yeah, and then it's the Two of Frogs, and then the other one, if it goes ominous, then you get a dark, crazy animation, and she sounds like this.
The mid-sized sedan rolls silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more than you reveal. Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk. The road ahead pays those who drive with purpose, not pride.
Does the question do anything? Yes. So the response that So the question goes into a Chat GPT prompt that I have pre-written, and it just basically says like, you are a fortune teller, give me the answer to this question. Yeah, it needs less reverb. Now that I'm listening to it, I can barely understand it. We have a picture of the BBL. Here's the BBL that Rat Cousin is currently enjoying in Taco Bell, I guess. Pretty cool. We'll just get rid of that now. I think the audio is different. I think I changed it slightly. Let me try and... I think I just forgot to record it. Oh, shit. Stop recording. That's fine. I'll call this ominous too. Let me swap over to Touch Designer. This is my Touch Designer for the audio currently. I'm not running the prompt through AI right now. I'm just running it through the filters so that I can get a sense for what stuff would sound like. So this is just an MP3, but in theory, it would be an API call to an AI voice generator. But yeah, I think I do need to turn the reverb down a bit. First, I need to go to index 1. I need to turn off recording. Okay. And I need to play this. So we're gonna...
The mid-sized sedan rolled silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more.
All right, this is the reverb one. It's too big. Too much reverb.
The road ahead pays those who drive with purpose, not pride. The mid-sized sedan rolled silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more than you reveal. Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk. The road ahead pays those who drive with purpose.
Drive with purpose.
Not pride.
I also added a high voice too to try and add some creepiness, I guess.
Neither glamorous nor forgotten.
A little too monotone. What software is this? It's Touch Designer.
Smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook and carry
More than you reveal.
Oh shoot.
Comfort breeds complacency.
Undo that.
Check the trunk.
I don't think I can
The
undo
road
it.
ahead
Fuck. Alright, I messed it
pays
up.
Those who drive with purpose, not pride. The mid-sized sedan roll silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more than you reveal. Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk.
the road ahead pays those who drive with purpose, not pride. The mid-sized sedan roll.
What if it was heavy verb while she's freaking out, then less reverb when it starts predicting?
You must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more.
Heavy reverb while she's freaking out, then less reverb when she starts predicting. Yeah, that could
The road ahead pays those who drive
work.
with purpose, not pride. The mid-sized sedan roll silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more than you reveal. Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk. The road ahead Praise those who drive.
I think
with
that's good.
Purpose,
That seems
not pride. The mid-sized sedan
I think that's good.
roll silently through twilight.
It's sort of
Neither
ambient,
glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster,
like
but
fades
smarter.
into the
Merge
speech.
into lanes
I just don't know
others
how I would
overlook,
do that. I'm
and
not
carry more
enough of
than
an
you
audio
reveal.
engineer to do that.
Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk.
I think that's good enough.
Praise
I'm not
those who
gonna. I
drive.
can't linger. You know. All right. Repeat off. Play off. Reload it. Let it run. Get all that echoing out of there. Pause it. Change the record. We're calling it Ominous 2. We're starting the record. And then we're playing this. And then we press play.
The mid-sized sedan rolls silently through twilight, neither glamorous nor forgotten. To make more, you must move not faster, but smarter. Merge into lanes others overlook, and carry more than you reveal. Comfort breeds complacency. Check the trunk. The road ahead pays those who drive with purpose, not pride.
Creepy. All right, I like that. Pause it. Stop the recording. And then I think that's good enough to start animating. So I can tweak it too as we go. So like, I'll just save that for now. And then, if I come back to it and I'm not happy, I can mess with reverb and stuff. But I'd like to get into After Effects and start lip flapping it for all of these segments. I think, yeah, Blaholtzen, I added a little bit more variation to the pitch too. I gave it like 3 different notes that it could what's it called? It sort of snaps to certain tones, and it only had 3. I give it like 5, and I think it sounds a little bit better too. Oh man, I think my computer does not like running this in the background. Let me look at my GPU. Let me look at my stats. Check out the task manager, my performance. The GeForce, the RTX 3070 is only running at 70%. That's actually really good. I kind of didn't expect that. I expected it to be really throttled, but it's not. Oh, I think it's memory throttled. No, it's fine on memory. It's only using 6.1. That's crazy. Can you not just get a pre-rendered version of whatever that is? Yeah, probably. But that would take more time than just going to shadertoy.com and letting it run. You know? Comprende? All right, crack her open. Oh, whoop, hep, whoop, yip, whoop, yep, whoop.
Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. That's
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. She sounds so different without the effect on her. All right, I need to get After Effects up so that we can be looking at After Effects while we After Effects. Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. There she is. She's still got her fucked up eyeball Looks like a GPU stress test. It kind of is in many ways. Oh, Hank, do I have to reply to you now? I'll be there. Butterfly. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't reveal myself too much here. Secrets. Who knows? Something's in the works. Oh my gosh. Brown sludge. All right. I got to get the audio in here. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. I just want to say, Momo
Thanks for coming to chat.
and Blaholtzen
Thanks for coming to chat.
and Poodle Skirt
Oh, hey, neighbor.
and Analog Hole.
Whip that thing out and let me see.
Anyways, okay. So first we do what? Oh, and Ribby.
Oh, yes, I love those.
Jesus. Well, didn't mean it to be that loud. Sorry about that.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know,
Pelican
and
yawning.
I'll reveal your fate.
Pelican yawning. This one's for you.
Kissing spree.
All right. Okay. So let's look at the waveform. Let me get this full screen. We don't need to see yellow in the background. Yellow? The fuck are... There's no yellow on that entire screen. What are you even saying? Okay. Motherfucker. Thank you. She looks worried. All right, here's our waveform. Thanks for coming to chat.
Hi.
Do you ever pretend you're talking to a third chat? That is actually a really good idea. Yeah, just pretend I'm talking to a third secret chat. I could bring out TikTok again. But no one ever talks in TikTok chat.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future.
So we need it so that when she's not speaking actively, the mouth stops chirping. Chat's not showing on Wilbo. Be right back. I just gotta smack some sense into Wilbo. Give me a second. I'm just gonna cut away so I can talk to Wilbo. Wilbo, you're fucking embarrassing me. You need to show the chat. When the chat is chatting, they need to be able to see themselves chat so that they know that they're in chat. If you're not live and showing chat, it makes me look like a fucking idiot. Do you understand? So fucking get your act together and show the chat when the chat chats. God damn it. Oh, this isn't even the right Wilbo. Wait, this isn't Wait, this is old Wilbo. Why do I have old Wilbo up? Where's new Wilbo? Hold. I got old Wilbo up. I need 3D Wilbo. This might look like we're in panic mode, but don't panic. This is all normal. Can't believe I have old Wilbo. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Redoot. We had Stinky Wilbo. Now we have new and improved 3-dimensional Wilbo. And we're not embarrassed to talk to him anymore. Get up here, 3-die rebuy. There he is, my beautiful boy. There he is, my beautiful boy. Whip that thing out. Let me see. Oh, and Wilbo isn't talking to chat either. Wilbo, you gotta talk to chat. If they say your name, you have to respond. You are required by law to do so. Understandez-vous? Why does the text look all fucked up? Text looked all fucked up. Just me? Anyone else notice that? Anyways. Not just you. Yeah. What is that? The front of it's not correct. One of these is slightly mispositioned, I suppose. It's just the name. The name is wrong. The name's 3-dimensionality is fucked. Huh. Okay. That's all the brown. Where's all the pretty color one? Sorry. We're just troubleshooting here a little bit. Is this my guy? Ah, I see the problem. I see the problem. My Wilbo's backed off a little bit. We got a backed up Wilbo. You? Is it you? Which one of you is Wilbo? Aha. You're Wilbo. You're back in space -5. You should only be -4. Skip. What? Which of you bozos told my friend that he was off campus when he's really on campus? Bozo. Holy shit. Wilbo, retain them. All right. Well, it's not perfect, but it's better. Thank you for the retention. Retention, extremely important, and that's what has happened. And we can finally go back to After Effects. All right, so we have this audio phraseology. We have mouth movement, and it's right here. This is my mouth movement.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future.
So I think we're just gonna do a kind of a shortcut version of this and do a hold keyframe when she's not talking. Turn off the randomness. Is it 1? Frame 1. There we go. And then when she starts talking again, this obviously will all be audio detected once we have it in Touch Designer. But in After Effects, for the purposes of this pitch, we can just do it via cheating.
Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
When she says fate, that's when it ends.
Fate.
And then we go back to blank. Oops. Duplicate that. Send it over here.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate. Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
All right, we lost some of the stickiness of her mouth to the eyeballs, and I don't really know why. This one is not connected to anything. It should be connected to mouth. That's probably why.
Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
Now she has to say that that's an interesting question. So she'll just kind of idle for a couple of minutes while something gets typed in. Couple of seconds. Yeah. And then they'll hit enter, and the new chat thing will go up. Question response 1. Maybe let's try 2. What's 2 look like?
Okay, I think I understand what you're asking. Select a card from the table and I'll interpret its meaning.
I think I like the first answer, or first question response a little better. She says,
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds. That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
I don't think it'll ever be a super convincing mouth flap. I simply am not smart enough to know how to make audio. I wonder if Touch Designer has like a tutorial on that. Be something nice to be able to figure out, but I don't think it's super necessary. Touch Designer mouth flap to audio. Face to sound. Use of chop. Oh, that doesn't exist. Converting audio from a variety of formats to two-channel binaural format that is VR friendly. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. How to do simple lip flap animations that changes to a voice for PNG. I want a PNG of two different... Oh, open and close. Well, I already know how to do that, loser. Audio analysis deck.
Bypass the audio here. Right, and last one for these.
Trail,
We can now
spectrum, main,
zooming.
visual.
And looks a bit sleeker.
No, this is nothing. Okay, sorry. I got distracted trying to learn something, and it was foolish. I should have never tried to learn. That's what we're taking from that lesson. Never try to learn ever again. Alright, so let's just get the lip flap going again for this.
That's an interesting question.
She kind of stops talking there. So we'll take some more blank frame. Drop her in.
Hmm. Okay.
I guess we could... I mean, I'm kind of cheating. I'm giving it a lot of more credit than it's due. But let's try that.
Okay. Pick a card here on my
Go ahead.
table and we'll discover what the future holds.
And then back to blank. Give her 3 more seconds to pick a card.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
They picked the card. That only took about that much time. And it will reveal. Comp 1 needs to be normal or minor arcana. And then I need to duplicate that and do a major arcana where it has this goofy effect that I've created. I'm not sure I'll be able to create that in... I wonder how I'll do that in Touch Designer. I'm sure I can figure it out, but... Oops. I'm totally like a robot. It is a robot. I'm like a robot, remember? Regular response. Can just get rid of that. I'm doing this on minor, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow. The 2 of frogs. That's totally a yes.
She stops talking. She goes like this. She starts talking again. She goes like this. Clean that up a bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This card is all about mutual energy, playful.
All y'all gotta stick around. Okay, you guys, we get it. You're eating chimichurris at the Mexican restaurant. Very cool. Oh, but now I can't hear my fucking audio. How do I mute Discord for like temporary? I'll just move my audio source. Right click on the server. It's a DM though. Doesn't matter. It's a I'll just move my audio hardware on After Effects. We're gonna move you over to A.
This card is all about mutual energy, playful beginnings, and
I wonder if there's a way I could see that audio is doing the little hissing noise. Like, look for a frequency, and then when it's a breath in, show like a mouth open animation for her taking a breath.
And two souls. Beginnings and two souls learning.
I think little moments like this being correct are going to be important.
Learning to move. Learning to move in sync.
It'll be quirky, but it'll be yours. I turn nearly all sounds off always. I think if I didn't have notifications turned on, I would just never respond to them. I'm already like falling out of touch just by my personality. Learning to move in the sync.
Your marriage won't be rushed. It'll come when you've both learned how to meet each other halfway, emotionally
and physically
and spiritually.
I do like that she does that. I think that's funny. It'll be quirky, but it'll be yours. Love, Gossip Girl. XOXO, Gossip Girl.
It might start off a little quirky,
but it'll be duplicado, stigmatado.
but it'll be real.
So after she does that, she needs the outro. Thanks for chatting. And then that'll be it. For this version. Ooh. Did I? Wait, what happened?
That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat.
I don't know why she says it so much faster in the soundboard.
That's all I'm seeing. That's all I'm seeing.
I think that's probably good. Duplicato. Stigmatato.
For now, I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Okay. So that entire interaction takes about a minute. Start to finish 1 minute per person. I think that's probably good. That feels fair.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
Typing.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds. Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. That's totally a yes. This card is all about mutual energy, playful beginnings, and two souls learning to move in sync. Your marriage won't be rushed. It'll come when you've both learned how to meet each other halfway, emotionally and spiritually. It might start off a little quirky, but it'll be real. That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. Do we need an end screen? So that's what, like, 95% of the interactions will be. Is that interesting? Is that funny? The face itself, no. The face is just window dressing. I think it's functional. I think I need to fix this fucking eye. It's bugging me.
Hi there. I'd love to answer.
All right, we need to fix this fucking eye. Where are you? You're a problem. I see what I've fucked up. I did the transform in the wrong spot. That's really annoying. Let me go. I need to take a step out of my room really quick. I'll be right back. And then I'll come back and keep working on this. One second. I can't even leave yet. I have to look at phone. What? Huh? What? What? Link expired, huh? Picked up. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. chocolate treat. I just got myself a little chocolate treat. Ooh. Yeah. All right. So let's fix this face movement. I was pondering while I was peeing and treating. About the idea of putting a TV effect over this, like a bad TV effect. And I was thinking first, I was like, no, I don't want it to be too stylized, because the monitor that it's on will add that stylization, because it's going to be kind of like an older monitor or whatever. But then I was thinking differently also, that perhaps in order for this pitch, I should put an effect on it, because the pitch won't have the effect, but it ought to give the vibe of it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's secondary. These are all considerations that I need to think about after I actually have the thing done. I'm getting too far into the minutia. I do this all the time. I start thinking about, well, what if this little thing? What if this little thing? But what's more important is finishing the goddamn thing. You look goofy. I need you to be normal. Anyone with any animation, I need your shit to knock it off. Why are you matted? Oh, fuck. I'm not showing my work. Show your work, Ty. All right. So, like, having a bad TV effect on this when I pitch it might be a good idea, because that's what it'll look like when it's live. It's not what I need physically to actually send to the monitor, but getting the basic effect is going to be important. Okay. You don't need to be matted. Turn that off. What you need... Actually, it does make sense to mat you. But you also need to be not fucked up. Oh, okay. What is everything that is moving, position-wise? You're bobbing up and down, cut that shit out. You too. Cut that shit out. And I don't need an expression on you. That ping-pong up and down shit bothers me. All right.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in.
Okay, now I need all of the other position stuff fixed. Yeah. All this shit's gotta go. The blinking is good. We keep the blinks. But we delete all this position data because it's fucked up and bad. So now...
Hi there. I'd love...
I like the one eye that's still doing it. All right. You got to cut that out too. Not like that. Okay. Hi there. I'm a robot. It's not a bad idea. It's funny every time. Hi. I'm like a robot. I think you might be right. I think that might be the way to do it. In a funny way. All right, I need all my shit organized or I'm going to go crazy. All the audio above the stuff that it affects. And all the stuff that it affects in order from top to bottom. Yeah. You. Like that. And then like that. Oh boy, that's a big one. There we go. Top to bottom. Oh, and these two spaces also come down. Do you go up? Okay, 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 okay. You come down. Nice and organizatoed. All my mouths are connected to mouth, but they're all slightly off. There we go. Now only the mouth should move.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type.
All right. I did put an effect on the mouth that was posterized time.
Hi
How do-
there.
Maybe I should have it on everything though. So just set it as an effect. If you posterize time, on everything. What is this, mosaic? I made it slightly pixelated. Oh yeah, that was the bad TV effect that I was thinking about. I don't know if pixels makes more sense. I don't think that it's the era that I'm going for. I think the aesthetic that I'm going for is more about smooth stuff. This is like 1995. This is like 2002. You know? 2002 would be more neon than this. But anyways, let's duplicate this, delete the effects, and put a posterized time on there.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Hi there. I'd love to.
Okay. So now I just need to attach everything to mouth, and it should all just animate together.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know, and I'll reveal your fate.
How did it get offset like that? Oh. Oh. Wait.
Like to know, and I'll reveal your fate.
So all of these, every mouth beyond that mouth needs to be shifted over. Oh no, just that mouth was fucked up, it seems.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know, and I'll reveal your fate.
So it seems like it's getting posterized twice. What's this error? Take me to it. Okay, don't ping pong. I was joking about the ping pong expression. I didn't mean it. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Oh my god, how many of these did I do? It's embarrassing, dude. Don't even know how to JavaScript in expression properly. Okay. The blink is slightly off. Wait. Oh, it's because she's got a taller eyebrow in one. Where are you? What's your deal? Why is this so messed up? It's not even close. Is the pupil? Why is the pupil staying over top? What's up with the puper? It's freaking me out, man. Oop, 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 oop. Up, 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 up. Yep, up, 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 up. Okay. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Hi there.
Now it's over top. And what is this little dot here? What are you doing? What the fuck is that? Is that this? How did I fuck this eye up so bad? Oh, she looks upset. All right, so on this side we just have a right eye and a left eye. Wait. Right eye. Oh, I separated it. That's what made it confusing, right? Yeah. I really fucked the goat on this one, huh? Goat versus fish style. Anyone been keeping an eye on goat versus fish? Speaking of eyes. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Okay. And then outline needs to be on top of eye. Yeah, yeah. All right. I think now we've got it twisted.
Hi there.
There's a bump next to the eyelash. Yeah, it's driving me nuts. Okay, it's this. Oh, it's because I tried to... I was stupidly trying to fix the shape into a frowny eyeball without truly grokking the consequences of that decision. All right. Does that look normal? Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Are we back to normal? Can we be happy now? All right, run it back.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate. That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
There's so many use.
Wow. The
All right,
two of
Shut up. There's so many little like user interface things I have to think about that I'm just now thinking about for this that are kind of stressing me out a little bit. For example, what if someone presses the button once and then stops fucking with it? Like just doesn't doesn't want to interact with it anymore and leaves. So I need like a timeout period of like a minute or something where you can just after a minute, if nothing happens, she just resets. It's annoying to think about. Again, doesn't matter. Pupers are not equalized. You're so right.
Hi there.
Oh, when did that?
I'd
Oh,
love
she
to
she zooms in. Okay. Yeah. When did I make that change? Where's my puper? We're just going to go ahead and keep you the normal size. Okay.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
I feel like she needs a little bit of eye acting too.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
The mouth looks like it is being. All right, let me try something here. We got posterized time. Let's posterize time only below the mouth because the mouth is already getting posterized by itself. And that's to make the lip flap look believable. She needs braces for youth appeal. There is a thing that I've noticed where people are talking about braces as like a fashion instrument now.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
It still looks like it's more posterized.
That's an interesting question.
It is more. It's because it is more posterized, Ty. Did you consider that it's because it is more posterized?
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just
All right, the mouths all look slightly mispositioned. Where's one where I can very clearly see this one? That is truly centered. All right.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate. That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
They pick a card.
Oh, wow. The
Oh,
two
I-
of frogs.
My eyelid disappears. All right. You.
Oh, wow. The two of frogs. That's
I feel like I need her eyebrows to just, or like her eyelids to just raise and lower a little bit every once in a while. Just a little movement. Like a shoot. Where'd I go? Wait, where'd I run off to? What the hell? Oh no. Oh boy. What have you done? Why is it black? Oh, because I'm in no man's land. Anyways, that's just what the cards say. I'm only a robot. What if it times out, gives a fortune anyway, or would people be mad about their token was wasted? I don't even know if I'm doing tokens, though. I don't even know if I'm doing tokens. Save. Amateur, unsung hero of the chat. Always reminding me to save.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
Is she blinking
That's
too
an
much?
interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds. Oh, wow. The two of frogs. That's totally...
Alright, so this is my blink. Oh, she stops blinking after that. As a robot, that question's interesting. I would need... Anyways. Oh, man. There is something to that that's funny, though, Blauholzen, where it's like... It really needs you to know that it's using AI. It's like really important that you recognize that it's an AI system. I'm going to use AI to tell you your future. Hi, I'm an AI robot, and I can tell the future. Look up when thinking. Yeah, I do think some integration of talking about how much AI the AI thing is could be good. Well, shoot. I need to change the script then. Hi there, I'm a robot.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future.
I'm an AI robot. Do I say an AI robot every time? I think I would. I think that'd be funny too. Hi there, I'm an AI robot that uses AI. I put a naughty video in the chat. Let me check it out. That's cool. Should I show it on my screen, or would that be? It might be naughty. I don't think it's naughty enough to. It's just he's just holding its pecs. It doesn't even have nipples. Oh, the audio's naughty? I won't play the audio. Do you say the F slur or something? What's the problem? No, play the audio? I'm an automatic robot that uses AI intelligence. Very naughty and horny. Okay. Do you guys want to see this naughty video? This naughty, horny video? Here we go.
When you hitting your pussy from the back, eating your butt, making you squirt, making you nut. When he making you suck his balls. When he making you suck his balls and say I love you. When he been smacked. When he making you smell the balls.
There you have it.
When he.
Rochdafta. I'm totally an AI robot. I promise. I'm an AI robot using AI. Oh. Yeah, those are ancient. I forgot to change the shit. Beep boop bop beep. I'm like an AI robot or something. I'm like some kind of AI. Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. I think that's it. I think that has to be it. Okay. All right. Let's go to 11 Labs and get the script going. Not even sure is yeah, it's good. Hey there. Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. What else does she say?
I'd love to answer a question you have about your future.
I'd love to. It's a little bit clunky. Let's think of it a little bit better. I'd love to answer a question. I'd love to read your fortune. I'd love to read your fortune.
Future. Just type in something you'd like to know and
Just type in something you'd like to know. A wizard put me in this robot, so now I'm like robot or some junk.
I'll reveal your fate.
And I'll reveal your fate is not it. Hi there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. I'd love to read your fortune. Just type in. I can't say some kind of robot and then something right away. Just type in. Just type a question. Just type a question. And I'll consult the cards. And I'll consult my digital AI cards. Let's see what that sounds like.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. Now I'd love to read your fortune. Just type a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
Just ask me a question, they'll see the cardboard. I'd love to read your fortune. Just ask me a question. Just ask me a question. And I'll consult my digital AI cards. I only have so many credits, Max. I can't let it say, "Hey, I love you and I'm sorry I left you."
Hey there, I'm like some kind of. Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. I'd love to read your fortune. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
Is that good? I don't know if digital AI cards, AI robot.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot.
AI
I'd love
robot?
to read your fortune. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
I'm like. Play this one again.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. Now I'd love to read your fortune. Just type a question and I'll consult my.
I like the way that she says, "I'm like some kind of AI robot," and I like how she says, I'd love to read your fortune. I'm so high and trying to code something. Do you like this digital valley girl I've created for you, for your listening pleasure?
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. No, I'd love to read your fortune. Just type a question and I'll consult my digital. Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot.
AI
I'd love
robot?
to read your fortune. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
Yeah. I don't know. Is digital AI cards too much, or should it just be digital cards? I'll totally read your fortune. Yeah, I was gonna splice them, yeah. I'm just trying to think of... I'm not sure I like... Amateur says, I'll totally read your fortune. I'd love to read your fortune. I like the first version better. Just digital cards. Maybe I can just cut out digital AI cards and just say digital cards. Okay, we'll use the first version for the first two sentences, and then we'll use the second for the second sentences, and just cut out AI. Let me listen again.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot.
AI
I'd
robot?
love to read your fortune. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
All right. Maybe, okay. Let me just get the last sentence, actually. Maybe it'll be better.
Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards.
I don't like that one. That was bad. Try it again.
Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards.
That's what I want. That's the one. And I'll consult my cards. But it's funny to mention how robotic it is. I'll consult my cards. Digital AI cards. I'm like some kind of AI robot. I'll consult my cards. Total Valley Girl vibes. If you choose a card, she isn't consulting the card, she's interpreting it or divining. I like digital cards. I do too. I think we're good. Yeah, consult my cards. So are you saying just you so Cokie Coley, you're saying just ask me a question and consult my cards? I think that with a tarot... I mean, look. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's both. It's the robot interpreting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay, all right. So that's the new intro. Let's try and weave some more AI into the script here.
Just type in something you'd like to know and I'll reveal your fate.
Okay. Next. Turn off this goddamn Discord.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
Should I say my digital table again? She has to pick the card for it to be consulting.
Interesting question. Okay,
My
pick a
computer
card
table?
here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
My computer table. My computer table. My computer AI table. My robotic table. My digital LCD system. My digitized table. Digital cards. Computer table. What's another word for digital? Robo table. Robo table.
That's an interesting question. Just
That's an interesting question.
okay, pick a card here.
Okay. Pick a card here on my
Here on my table, and we'll
robo table. I don't know if robo table is good enough. It's close. Computer table's also good. On my table monitor. Here on my table monitor.
and we'll discover what the future holds.
And we'll discover what the future holds? Or what? On my computer generated table? My virtual table. Thank you. That's it. And my AI digital world. My AI 6 cents. And I'll use my digital psychic powers. And I'll use my AI virtual tableau. Yeah. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table and
My table, and we'll discover what the future holds.
we'll discover what the future holds. I said virtual, that's probably good enough for this section. And we'll discover what the future holds. Okay.
Oh, wow. The Two of Frogs. That's totally a yes.
Discover what your future holds. So good. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table and discover what your future holds. Yeah, no wheel. No wheel. And together we'll discover what your future holds. That is also good. And together we'll discover what your future holds. I think I like together. We'll discover your digital future. Your AI future. What if in the what if in the answer prompt I'm also like, mention you're an AI once? Like, oh, so I think let me see. In Open AI, random noun list. Okay, so this is my prompt for the AI, for OpenAI or ChatGPT. You are a female fortune teller in your late 20s. Read my fortune. I ask the question, will I get married? And the minor arcana tarot card titled The Two of Frogs is revealed. In less than 4 sentences, give a definite answer to the question. Only mention frogs if it seems especially relevant. And then maybe at the end I should I should also say mention that you are AI also. at least once. What's that like? All right, babe. And that's a big yes from the universe. This card is all about partnership, timing, and a weird little spark that turns into something real. You will get married, but it might come from a quirky, unexpected connection that feels also oddly right. And just so you know, I may be AI, but this reading, totally vibing with your energy. No, that's bad. Your simulated future, your computer future, your digital future. And just so you know, I may be AI, but this reading, totally vibing with your energy. I don't really like that. Should we hear how she says it anyways? Oh, we need to finish this first. Virtual table, simulated future. And together we'll discover what your future holds. Maybe she's too Gen Z. I said late 20s. Should I say early 30s? All right, we'll say 30s. I see, the Two of Frogs, and yes, you will get married. This card speaks of mutual choice and timing, like two souls meeting at the exact right moment. As your AI fortune teller, I sense a partnership that starts with humor and honesty, something real and a little unexpected. It won't be rushed, but it will be right. Tell it to be millennial. I worry if I say millennial, it'll be too... Give her an age and then qualify the decade. Yeah, it's going to be cringe if it does make it boomer. All right, Sonny. All right, so when I told it to be 30, it got extremely boring. It got so bad. Let me try. I'm going to say you are a 29-year-old female fortune teller. Try that one. Try that one on for size. Okay, so I'm an AI fortune teller channeling you the vibe. No. No. So I'm an AI fortune teller channeling the vibes of a 29-year-old woman who's seen a lot of weird love and stories, and yes, you will get married. Add 1920s Carney. It's... more about energy. All right. You are a bubbly. Is gypsy an outdated term? Yeah, it's a slur, I guess, in theory. Bubbly. But bubbly, but serious. But what's the word for mystical? Mystical? I don't know. We can fix the prompt more later. I don't know. I guess this part's important because we're doing the... We need a good answer. We need a good response. Until we get a good response, I'm not... I don't know. You are an... bubbly professional. You are a 50-year-old tarot card reader from the province of Prague named Madame Larousse. No, I want it to be like a Cali girl. You are a middle-aged Californian female fortune teller. who is reading my fortune. Valley girl, an older Valley girl, a traveling cart woman. Look, yeah, Valley girl. You're a middle-aged Valley girl. I think it's gonna be a little bit cringe, but let's try it. I think it's gonna overdo it. Oh my God, sweetie, yes, you are totally gonna get married. The Two of Frogs, which is like actually kind of adorable, means that there's someone out there who's totally vibes with your weirdness in the cutest way. As your middle-aged AI Valley girl fortune teller. Come on. Come on. I'm telling you, love is so gonna hop into your life when you least expect it. Just don't overthink it. Let it unfold like, a rom-com, but with better choices. Also, if it sends emojis, then I'm probably in trouble. It's gonna be I'm actually curious. Hello?
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds.
Nail polish.
Love.
Okay. It didn't know how to say nail polish, but it did know how to say heart. Love. More Jersey Valley girl. Oh my God, sweetie, yes, you are totally gonna get married. Needs more Jersey. All right, so what if okay. I think we need to refine this a little bit more. But nothing else about your personality. Makes it too mom. I'll take middle age out, but I worry that it's gonna start gonna start saying like slay and shit, OMG, okay, babe. So like the Two of Frogs is a literally totally yes. And by the way, I'm AI, but I can tell that this fate is with extra sparkle. What? OMG, okay, babe. So, like, the Two of Frogs just jumped out. Literally a total yes to marriage. It's giving mutual vibes, weird chemistry, and, like, unexpected but so right energy. Valley Girl from the 70s? That's interesting. 80s? All right, let's try 80s. Oh, like, oh my gosh, babe. Totally tubular. Ugh. And that's such a yes. You are definitely getting married, but it's just going to be with someone who totally vibes with your weirdness in the most adorable way. Think soulmates meets roller disco. And yeah, I'm AI, but even I can tell this union is going to be like totally tubular. It can't. Totally tubular is not perfect. It's bad. It's too. That's like extremely. What am I trying to say here? Right. It's too embedded in the time. Just try Valley Girl and Professional. All right. You are a professional Valley Girl? No. You have a Valley Girl. You are a Valley Girl who is a professional fortune teller. reading my future, reading my fortune? What if I say psychic? What about a Randy Newman type? I don't know what that means. You are a Valley Girl who is a professional fortune teller reading my fortune. I ask the question, will I get married? And the Minor Arcana tarot card titled The Two of Frogs is revealed. In less than 4 sentences, give a definitive answer to my question. Only mention frogs if it seems especially relevant. Mention that you are AI, but nothing else about your personality. You work in a crystal shop. Yeah. Okay, babe. So the Two of Frogs totally just jumped out. And like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way, okay? That's actually really good. Maybe I just need to say don't use emojis at the end as well. Don't use any emojis. It's pretty balanced. Yeah, I think it's good. Generate that speech for me.
Okay, babe. So the Two of Frogs totally just jumped out. And, like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open and CM de Levny. Yeah.
Ma'am?
And yeah. Battery. A 2 tries. Harder. ENT try each the unexpected way, okay?
Are you okay? Sorry. Ma'am? Can we hear that again? Yeah. The classic AI stroke. Holy shit. Did Tangia Bot make it do that? What do you mean? Is that like a hacker group or something? Are they like ruining AI models by
here. Just be open and CM de Levny.
It like starts saying French for a second. Wait.
Just be open and CM de Levny.
TM Bellamy.
Yeah. Battery. A 2 tries. Harder. ENT
Harder.
try
Dude,
each
she's speaking Simlish. A streaming bot where donos make it do repeated stuff like that. That's funny. All right, let's regenerate that. That was garbage.
Okay, babe. So the Two of Frogs totally just jumped out. And like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here.
It's still 41
Just
seconds.
be open to love.
Why is it doing this?
The unexpected way, okay?
It's 30 seconds of her winding up to finish the rest of the sentence as quickly as possible. Oh, man. Just be open to love. Away, okay? Holy shit, that's really good. Why is it doing that? I think I set my I think it needs to be a little more stable. Turn up the stability 15%. And turn the exaggeration down 15%. I've never had it so bad before. But usually it's fine. I think the stroke adds to it.
Okay, babe. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open so to
What is going on?
Say it's this version and say.
Why?
For me, han etidine, no so. Nisio fall toastatar also. Next, I stood to the unexpected way. Okay.
Is there a limit or something? Did I hit? Just be open to.
Be open so to wall.
Someone hit the love sense. Someone donated to her, and the love sense went buck wild. Right here. The sound of coins falling into a purse happens, and this happens.
Calm energy here. Just be open so to wall. Say it's this version and say. The heftig for me, han etidine, no so. Nisio fall toastatar also. Next, I stood to the unexpected way. Okay.
I don't understand. All right, let's just put it up to 30%. And try it one more time. Orgasm so
okay,
good
babe,
you start.
So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love, showing up in Tai Shi Kautai Todam Taisa Chi Hoinet Toti Troy.
Why can't she finish the sentence, man? She does the rest so fine.
A show kakti Turk. Totally unexpected way, okay?
I have a feeling that it's a ChatGPT problem. I think that something in here is weird. I bet you if I type this out, it'll be normal. Because it always happens at the last sentence. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. Okay? I think that something sauced itself in there. If this is
okay, babe. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and like, yes,
it's 43 seconds. It's wrong again.
Absolutely energy here. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love for she.
For
Unexpected
ways.
The unexpected kid. Okay.
All right, we're bringing it down to 50%.
Okay, babe. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and like, yes, you are
getting
absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks.
I'm getting hacked.
I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in I Cree next sentiment. وهنا I fans in hot shrieks and totally for all CT. Our key enhance in an unexpected way. Okay?
Okay, what if I just do this? Stability all the way down, exaggeration all the way up. Add a bit at the end for her to make noises instead of midway through. I'm just going to do it this way.
Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way, okay?
It has to do with the length. For some reason it was too long and it just had her have a panic attack at the end. You sure? All right. Download that. Download the first one of these. And then what's the next section?
That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat.
Thanks for coming to chat. What was what was the thing that we said? But I'm just a robot. Hi there, I'm a robot. No, what was it? Anyways, that's just what the cards say. I'm only a robot. Anyways, that's just what the cards say. I'm only a robot. I don't know if you want to... Oh.
A stumble on the air that was so awkward, people thought she was having a stroke.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison bite. Let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
It was an on-air blunder that had people across the country wondering and worrying.
I was aware of this isn't making sense.
But last night, Serene Branson was back on the air on KCBS talking about what happened.
I started to get a really bad headache. And I was starting to look at some of my notes. I started to think the words on the page are blurry. And I could notice that my thoughts were not forming the way they normally do. Let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit. They sat me down on an area right by Staples, initially gave me some water and just, you know, are you okay? Are you okay? And I still couldn't form words at that point. To be honest with you, I started crying right away because I was scared.
I get it. I'd be scared too if I was talking like that. If I was going like this.
For she can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love for she. Touter.
They throw in tomatoes. The haters throw in tomatoes. That's what the cards say anyways. I'm just a robot. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. The haters throw tomatoes. Exactly. Exactly. The haters throw tomatoes.
That's what the cards say anyway. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Not exactly what I was going for, but nice try.
That's what the cards say anyway. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
That's not quite what I was going for. That's what the cards say anyway. Try it again.
That's what the cards say anyway. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Stop saying it like it's the end of a YouTube video, man. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe.
That's what the cards say anyway. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Maybe anyway. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I did. I gave it a... I'm just a robot. Anyways, that's what the cards say. Yeah, I'll try it that way. Anyway, that's what the cards say. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by. But I'm just a robot.
Anyway, that's what the cards say. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
She just doesn't deliver it the way that it's not funny. It's almost sad. But I'm just a robot. I don't think she should be undercutting herself. I think she believes in herself.
That's all I'm seeing for now. I hope it helped. Thanks for coming to chat. Anyway, that's what the cards say. I'm just a robot.
I hope it helped. I'm so lonely. I appreciate you stopping by. What if she just said, I'm a robot?
Hi there. I'd
But
love
I'm a
to
robot.
answer a question you have about your future.
Hey, shut up. Shut your mouth. But I'm a robot. Anyways, that's what the cards say. But I'm a robot. That's what the cards say anyway. I'm just a robot. I'm a robot. Who knows? I'm just a robot. Don't shoot the messenger. Thanks for stopping by. That's what I had before. Isn't it? Yeah. I appreciate you stopping by. Anyway. That's what the cards say, at least. Maybe instead of anyway, it's at least. I'm just a robot. I think thanks for stopping by is better.
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Wait, again?
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for
She sounds like she's coming on to me. Stop. Get out of here. Please. Wait, again?
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for
Just a
stopping by.
robot. That's what the cards say, you know? Maybe. You like it? I'm just a robot.
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
I think it's good. She gets her nails done. Oh, absolutely. We like this? I'm pretty happy with it. I think we need like a couple of ways out, but for now, I think it's good. I guess we should probably do 2. We should have a way out for both of them that is different. And then maybe like 4 total ways out. That just rotate. All right. I'll download this one. I'll think about another one. I'm late to the game, but did you apply and get in? No, the pitch is for the 20th. I'm just I'm still working on it. So right now we're working on the script for the voiceover, and I just redid a bunch of it. But this is what it was before.
Hi there. I'd love to answer a question you have about your future. Just type in something.
We wanted
you'd
to
like
add in
know,
more robot
and
and
I'll reveal
AI
your fate.
mentions. I did like a rough draft and it wasn't quite good enough. It wasn't punchy enough, you know?
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my table and we'll discover what the future holds.
Then you pick a card. Oh, Gorb, check out the art that I made for it, too. Shoop. So these are the 2 cards that are going to get picked for the prompt. Or for the package. The 2 of frogs and the mid-size sedan. These are going to be randomly generated. So, like, if you get the 5 of frogs, it might look like that. If you get the 8 of frogs, it might look like that. My mic is off? I don't know how that happened. Wait. No, that's not right. Can you... My mic's not off. Everyone can hear me. Mike, your mic is off. Everyone else's mic is off. It's you, my friend. Yeah, it's a glorb. That's a glorb issue. Okay, let's we gotta send this stuff through the audio filter. So let me crack that open. Audio filter, and then we'll remouth it. Oh, I need to make sure I cut together the things correctly first, too. You know what I'll do? I'll put them all in Audition so I only have to do it once. So I'll cut them together in Audition first, and then...
The mid-sized sedan roll silently.
Hey, cool it. Cool it, lady. Maybe next time. All right, let's go to Audition real quick. We got to connect all of these into one audio clip so that I don't have to keep re-exporting this shit over and over and over again. Interactive robot fortune teller. Real robot computer fortune technology reads your fortune and tells it to you. Something funny about saying it reads it and it tells it to you. All right. 950. So all of these should be able to go in here. Reads and tells your fortune to you. Crack this open into a multi-cracked crackpot, multi-track crack, cracky poultry charged, extra charged. Can't hear shit.
And ja, Marie, a 2-10 trace.
A 2-10. All right. Start from the beginning.
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
She's so dismissive. She's so quick to be like, anyways, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, you gotta fucking leave now, please. Get out of my fucking face.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. No, I'd love to read your fortune. Just type a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
And you?
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. I'd love to read your fortune. Just ask me.
That's right. I wanted to use the beginning of this one and the end of this one.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I'm like some kind of AI robot.
AI robot?
I'd love to read your fortune.
All right, so the end of this one. I'm some sort of AI robot.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. No, I'd love to read.
I'd love. Oops. Just come over here.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. I'd love to read your fortune. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital AI cards.
What? I thought I got rid of AI cards. Is there another one that I forgot about? My digital AI cards. Is this one it?
Just ask me a question.
Ah, yeah, there. Here, this one.
And someone
Just
who
ask
just
me a
gets your weird little
question
quirks.
and
I'll consult my digital AI cards.
That's digital AI cards too. Where's the?
Just ask me.
Here it is. Okay. Get rid of you. Put you in your place. I never know which button to press. There's one that scrolls you in and there's one that scrolls you up. And I always pick the wrong one for the wrong occasion. Seems arbitrary, though.
Hey there. I'm
Hey
like
there.
some kind of AI robot. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards. That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks
just
for
a
stopping
robot.
by.
Okay, go.
Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. Okay.
I want a mouse with a 2D scroll wheel. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Okay, it looks like I didn't download the one that's an interesting question. Unless I created it 1,000 years ago.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds. Love.
Love. Love. When did she start speaking gibberish in this?
I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here.
And that's when we put in this section.
Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way, okay?
I think you get rid of okay, too. I know we're not going to have the opportunity to edit the audio when the robot becomes real, but I want to put my best foot forward here. Anyways, I'm just a robot. Fuck you. Here we go. All right.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards. That's an interesting question.
I don't like how she says and also you take too long to reply here. Should I just have Let's see what that's like.
Question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table.
Get rid of the The um's so weird. And it's unprompted. Like, I didn't ask her to say They added that. A backwards is kind of creepy. Freaking me out, man. Okay.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds.
What's this?
Love.
Love. Forgot about the love. Love. Alright, then they pick a card. Oh my god. Please.
Okay, babe. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by. Hey there. I'm like...
It's so weird. Oh, man. I'll be more concise and confident next time. That's in his prompt, to be concise and confident.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot.
All right. That's too sexy for you. Let me see if I can find one that's a little more PG-13.
Hey there. And I'm like some kind of AI robot.
It's definitely not that one.
Just ask me a question.
I think we have to go with the one that we have. I don't have another better one.
That's an interesting question. Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. Just ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards.
I think we don't say just.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI
studies
robot.
there.
Ask me.
All right. This has to be just right.
Hey there. I'm like...
She has this stutter.
I'm...
Get rid of that. Don't let her stutter ever. Delete the gap. All right.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. Ask me a question and I'll consult my digital cards.
They're typing a question. They're typing a question.
That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds.
They're looking at cards. They're looking at
Okay,
cards. I think this needs to be a little bit longer. They pick one, it flips.
Okay, babe. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and, like, yes, you are absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks.
That doesn't need to be there. It can be cut down in its prime, like such, and therewith in. Okay.
Just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way.
Beware, she may speak in tongues. Gonk, 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 gonk.
Rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. Energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by. Hey there. I'm like...
So weird. All right, I'm happy with that. We can export that. This is Wilbur, or no, this is prognosticate normal, minor, arcana. Do you ever worry that having something named minor on your computer puts you on a list somewhere? They can scrape your computer and they see an MP3 with the word minor on it. And they're like, this guy's a pervert. Me neither. I don't worry about that shit. That'd be a crazy thing to worry about. Why do the inside of my armpits look yellower than the rest of my body? Is that just me? Am I staining myself with deodorant? What is that? Am I giving myself liver disease? Probably dying of something. So true. Do I have limpus? Do I have limpus nodus? This way to the egress. What if some jokester inputs some naughty questions? I have to worry about that later. I assume that just within the OpenAI prompt, it would have something like if there's anything inappropriate within the prompt, just give a generic fortune or something. You know, if there's any inappropriate language or requests in the between the quotes, just ignore it and give a generic fortune telling. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'll have to test it, but I'll definitely have to do it off stream because it will involve me writing some nasty stuff, I assume. I don't really want to do that on stream. For obvious reasons. Tynan, you deleted the thing you wanted to work on. Prognostic. Okay. Speaking of, let's save the After Effects file right quick. Shoot, I'm going to have opened it like 3 times. All right, we're going to re-export this. And then we are going to re-lip sync it. And then I think that'll be the end of the stream. Okay, all right. Yeah. You're very cute. Playing off. Switch back to 1. New audio file is called... Where did I save it? Oh no, I saved it somewhere stupid. Documents, Adobe, Audition. Oh no, 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 no. 6-9. Folder is empty. Ugh. Tell me I saved it to the desktop, please. Alright, who remembers what I named it? Minor. Dot wave. No items match your search. Alright, well, I have to open up Audition again. And then see where a generic file would save itself if I saved a generic file. I assume it would just save it in the download folder, because that's where I brought the audio in from. But okay. Insert into multitrack. Oh, it saves into document. Oh, 23? Why 23? But okay. It's in 23. Documents. Adobe. Audition. 23. Hamtastic. Minor Arcana. I saved it, but I didn't export it? Twitch Live Audio. Okay. I saved it to Twitch Live Audio instead. It makes sense. Makes sense because that's where the last work I did, I needed to send it. Probably in 2024 Soundbites. What was it called? Minor Arcana? Prognosticatio Minor Arcana. Alright, we found it. We're so back. Just gotta drag to desktop. My computer does this annoying thing where if I drag a file that is on my server over a server folder in my sidebar, it freaks out. It has a fucking freezing session, panics, pisses itself, and then eventually stops freezing and I can actually use the fucking computer, which is nice. Okay, that's bad. Delete that. It's in the wrong file. Okay. Nothing could be finna than a minor arcana.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. Ask me a question, and I'll consult my digital cards. That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds.
Alright, we're going to pause this because I don't want to have to listen to this again until I'm in After Effects. Play off, reload, repeat off. Recording on. It's called Minor Arcana. Oh, you can't see what the fuck I'm doing. Boom. I'm messing with this shit. All right, let's run it. You gotta hit play.
Hey there, I'm like some kind of AI robot. Ask me a question, and I'll consult my digital cards.
It's asking a question.
That's an interesting question.
Thank you.
Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds. Okay, babe. So the Two of Frogs totally just jumped out, and yes, you're absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. And recording. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Delightful. Bring it into After Effects, resync it, and then call it a night. I love babes. Does it say babes? Or are you calling me babes? You? Gross. Disgusting. Bebs. What's up, Bebs? Alright. Timer out. Finish off the night strong. You gotta finish strong. I gotta prep for class tomorrow. What the fuck am I doing here?
Hi there. I'd love to.
Shush. The other audio, you can fucking suck hole. Suck my fucking hole. Get out of here, man. Not interested. Just got here, Bebs. Go for another hour? Can't do that. I gotta prep for class tomorrow. I've been neglecting my actual job that pays me actual money.
Hey there. I'm some kind of.
There's gonna be so much more pausing in this one. Fuck. No worries, man. And I saw your Johnny Cupcakes video on Instagram. That looked sick. That was really cool. I didn't notice your voice. It was your voice until maybe 30 seconds into it. I was like, oh shit, that is Mahamar saying that.
Hey there. I'm some kind of AI robot.
That came together in a week? My God.
Some kind of AI robot. Ask me.
VO was the last thing re-recorded on Friday at 3 p.m. Did you have to retime it?
Ask me a question, and I'll consult my digital cards.
The original cut was a minute long. Jesus. I guess with an animation like that, it's probably not too brutal, but it's probably pretty. It's still I can't imagine. I've done it before. It fucking sucks. Better universal editing in the timeline. Ooh, that sounds nice. Gun Road. I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Stuff like that is really fucking obnoxious. I do it a lot with a specific freelance client that's like festival stuff. And we always use like they never give me a sure thing for music that they want to time the festival release to.
That's an interesting question.
And so I end up timing it to just random music because I need something to time it to, and then they're finally like, okay, no, we actually want it to be this. And I have to fucking retime the entire animation around an audio that is not related to what they had. All right. Sorry. I'm just bitching now.
Okay, pick. Okay, pick a. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future.
And together we'll discover what your future holds.
We'll discover what your future holds.
Why is she stuck on Ooh Face? That was weird. Don't be on Ooh Face, you little freak. No, 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 no. We want Face. I sent him an animation with no audio, and he'd find a track off IG that would fit perfect for it. That's funny.
Okay, babe.
Okay, babe. All right, babes.
Okay, babe. So the two of frogs. So the two of frogs totally just jumped out and like, yes. You're absolutely getting married. This card is.
I'm going to be a little bit sloppy here because it's getting late.
This card is all. This card is all about mutual.
Like that one I just DM'd you was one of those cases. All right, let me see it. Mystery pods. Huh? Huh?
I got that head nod, shit that make you break your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got no excuse when I step up in the place, then you I step correct.
Yeah, like the woo-ha happens right when the mouth and the fire appear. It's really good. Yeah, that's fun. That's pretty good. Pretty fun.
This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone. I'm AI.
Is there a little gap anywhere? It doesn't seem like there is. All right, we'll just run it all the way through. Then we'll go blank. Woo-ha, woo-ha.
I'm AI. I'm AI, but even I. But even I can feel the rom-com energy here.
Woo-ha, woo-ha. It's fun to say. Okay, next audio is there. Get to that. Go over here. Scooch on over. With the shortcut keys that I never use because I'm silly.
Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way.
I need to get better at using my timeline shortcuts. But anyways, I'm just a robot. Bing, bong. You go over.
That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot.
I'm just a robot.
I'm just a robot.
Thanks for stopping by. Don't need this junk.
Thanks for stopping by.
And then one last long schmeckle here. Just to show the exent. All right, let's watch it all the way through.
Hey there. I'm like some kind of AI robot. Ask me a question, and I'll consult my digital cards. That's an interesting question. Okay, pick a card here on my virtual table, and together we'll discover what your future holds. Okay, babe. So the Two of Frogs totally just jumped out, and yes, you're absolutely getting married. This card is all about mutual vibes, timing, and someone who just gets your weird little quirks. I'm AI, but even I can feel the rom-com energy here. Just be open to love showing up in a totally unexpected way. That's what the cards say, at least. I'm just a robot. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. All right. Look at that. I ended it on the exact frame. Okay. That's what the face is going to look like for... I'm tuning in and out. What is the eye saying? The same thing as the user can input whatever cue they want. Good night, Ball Holton. So yeah, what I am planning on doing... So this is just a proof of concept, right? So I am showing what an interaction would look like. And in theory, they would type something in. So they get introed. They say, hey, type something in. And then she waits. They type something in. They hit enter. And then when they hit enter, that prompt goes into an OpenAI, a ChatGPT API that just adds a prompt. We have a prompt here. Let me see. So I have a prompt sort of constructed that I'll just fill the question in. So there will be a variable. So in Touch Designer, whatever they type in will get inputted into the question area, and then I have some kind of rules as to how it will respond. And then it answers, it sends that back in text format, which will then get sent to 11AI Labs, 11labs.io. It'll input that text to this, and then this will generate speech based on that text. And then it'll output it to the user. So you're just using the string as a test. Yep. Yeah. So the audio here is just for reference so that the people that I'm explaining it to makes sense to them. Yeah, should be fun. So this section is done. What needs to get done next is the spooky one. Then I need to do the UI getting interacted with. So once the spooky phase is done, then it's the UI animation, and then potentially like a little mock-up, a Photoshop mock-up of what it would look like. And then I just put the screens where the screens would be in the mock-up. Maybe I even use just this stupid drawing that I have, and I just fill the screens in. Maybe some sort of sexy phase after the spooky phase too? No. There's not going to be a sexy version. Anyways, I'm going to save my work. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up early so that I can do my class prep in the morning instead of at night. Save and quick. GG's, everyone. Thank you for playing, and enjoy the following streamer. Good Jared. He's playing Deltarune. It looks cool, whatever it is that's going on here. Deltarune. If you've been watching